Hello world, my name is James Rhinus and I'm really excited to be back with you guys. Starting a new series called What I Can Change, and I've decided to start the series with a topic on why alignment is so powerful. And I got this idea from an impacted friend of mine at work shared with us, and it's really a clip from a movie, powerful movie with the Spartans, where you really get to feel and see for yourself what the power of alignment can do and what it can't do. So I think in every environment, whether it be work, sport, home, there has to be an element of alignment. If you don't have this, then what's going to happen is you're actually going to be disaligned, and it's going to feel like you're sort of winning, but there'll be elements that are just missing. So the most important thing is to understand why.
We march for our lands, for our families, for our freedoms. We march.
Daxos, what a pleasant surprise. This morning's full of surprises, Leonidas.
We've been tricked. Not more than a few hundred. This is a surprise.
Silence! We heard Sparta was on the warpath. And we were eager to join forces. If it is blood you seek, you're welcome to join us. But you bring only this handful of soldiers against Xerxes? I see I was wrong to expect Sparta's commitment to at least match our own. Doesn't it? You, there. What is your profession?
I'm a potter, sir.
And you, Arcadian. What is your profession?
Sculptor, sir.
You?
Blacksmith.
Spartans! What is your profession? See, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.
You want to be aligned. First thing is really important is that if you're not aligned, you're going to be really slow to achieving goals. Yeah, I think you'd probably end up achieving some goals, but you're going to be really slow to achieving goals, because some guys are going to be going one way and you're going to be going the other way. The other reason is that you're really going to feel like you're swimming upstream. Now you might be going on in a direction and really pushing down hard, you and maybe one or two other areas or departments, but you find like you're just swimming up a current. And the reason for that is that the other people that you're working with, you're interacting with, maybe be in a sport team, maybe in an office environment, are all going in an opposite direction and believing they're winning. So it's really key that you get that piece right. And then lastly is really around, you don't want to be chasing 13 or 14 different rabbits down one single hole, because what will happen is you end up catching none. So it's really important that you follow the next three points. First thing that you need to do is you really got to get a goal and get really clear on that goal. So that might be a breakaway, that might be just getting together with some key or core team members, and then really identifying what is the single goal that you're chasing, going after, and then make sure that goal is clear to you and the relevant stakeholders. The second piece is really understanding how you communicate that goal across to all those that need to be communicated to. So if you work in a work environment, make sure that every single person that as a touch point or is involved in that, in a central goal, needs to be clear on that goal. Even though they might be in a different department, different section, make sure that everybody is clear on that goal. And then make sure they play it back to you. Don't just leave and assume that they understand the goal the way you do it, or the way that the people that have designed this goal are clear. Make sure that you break away and make sure that they play it back to you to ensure that you're clear and they are clear. And then thirdly, do regular check-ins, because what will happen is if you don't, you're going to get this thing called drift. Now drift can be just a small deviation from what the single goal is. And this is the thing that chisels away and makes the overall goal just seem so much further. And drift starts in degrees, and what will happen is that a month without a check-in, you have a degree of drift. 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, then what's going to happen is you're going to have, by the end of a 10-month, 12-month period, you may have 12 degrees of drift. And 12 degrees of drift can cost you money, can cost you time, and it's really unnecessary. So what's really important is that you check in regularly. In the first stages, maybe early 2-3 weeks at a time, but thereafter make sure that you're doing regular check-ins so that you make sure that the reeds of drift are kept to a really small piece. Okay guys, so that's really important. Is one is get a very clear goal. 2 is make sure that everybody's aligned and clear with that goal. And 3, make sure that you check in regularly. If you do all these things, you're going to run a really tight ship, and you might run a really tight sport team or a home environment. But guys, what I can tell you, like the Spartans, when you're aligned, you can take on anything. So guys, I can't wait guys, and remember, go all in or don't go in at all. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.